While all the attention is on City's rebuild, Arsenal's final pieces and Liverpool's God squad, Chelsea have quietly built something special. This isn't just a team full of potential anymore. After winning the Club World Cup and finalising a complete squad overhaul, Chelsea look ready to contend for the Premier League title yet again. And yet no one seems to be talking about it, but that changes today. Last December, in game week 17, Chelsea could have gone top of the league with a win away at Everton, albeit Liverpool having a game in hand. However, we drew 0-0 and fell short. Fast forward 7 months, and this squad has 2 trophies, Champions League qualification, new weapons, and something they didn't have at that point: full chemistry. We're not talking FIFA and green links. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why Chelsea might just shock the whole league. The Club World Cup wasn't just a nice trophy to add to our very big trophy cabinet. For this young squad, it was a psychological shift. That win proved that this group of players can actually win things together, and it brought belief. And belief in football absolutely changes everything. Chelsea beat the odds to win that trophy, defeating tournament favourites PSG 3-0 in the final, as you've heard before. Nobody gave them a chance against the Champions League winners, but Chelsea dominated tactically and physically. PSG had Dembele, Doué, Vitinha, Hakimi, Donnarumma, and still Chelsea controlled the game from start to finish. The press was sharp, the midfield was dominant, and the defence didn't give an inch. Palmer pulled the strings, João Pedro ran the channels relentlessly, and Enzo dictated the tempo like a seasoned general. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. A reminder that this team, when everything clicks, can go toe-to-toe with the best in the world. And that is the history of the Chelsea. And it wasn't a fluke. Maresca's ideas finally bore fruit, and the players responded. Caicedo dropped an N'Golo Kante-like performance. Enzo showed the world why Chelsea made him the Premier League record transfer at that point in time. Palmer proved to the world that he is truly him. It was the moment that Chelsea stopped being a project and started becoming a force to be reckoned with, in my opinion. This isn't just last year's Chelsea now. The squad is finally balanced. The deadwood is gone. The players on unsustainable wages or poor tactical fits have moved on. What's left is a tightly built group, full of hunger and still potential. Cole Palmer is the team's creative engine and arguably the best player at the club. Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo are fully fit, well adapted, and operating as one of the most technically gifted midfields in the world. Marc Cucurella's form has skyrocketed, proving he can be a key asset on and off the pitch. His tactical discipline and energy have been vital. Levi Colwill continues to develop into a dominant centre-back, with Tosin and Chalobah pushing each other to higher heights, competing as his defensive partner. Add to that Jamie Gittins and Esteban Willian, 2 summer rivals who bring pace, flair, and unpredictability on each wing. Exactly the profile Chelsea could have done with last season. And there's clarity now. Every player fits their role. Lavia, Santos and Asugo make up an elite rotational option. João Pedro adds flair and link-up play. Liam Delap looks like an old-school number 9 who Chelsea have been missing for ages. Last season was a learning curve under Enzo Maresca. He was implementing his style, his positional, possession-based system, and it was always going to take time. Players needed to understand not just their roles, but the why behind them. And now they've lived it. Through wins and losses, they've fully adapted. You can see the structure now. The inverted fullbacks step into midfield to create strong structure so that they can build out from the back. The £100 million midfielders Enzo and Caicedo know exactly what their role is, playing in perfect sync together. Enzo arrives late to score important goals, and Caicedo wins the ball back magnificently, but then progresses the ball forwards to help the team. The back line is confident in possession, even under pressure, and the press up high is really structured. It's no longer just theoretical. The system is second nature to the players. This is what separates us from previous tactics like Pochettino and Potter. There is no chaos, it's all nice and organised. Also, Chelsea are back in the Champions League, and unlike other years, we have the depth to handle it. The squad is now built to rotate. We've got Palmer, Esteban, Neto, Gittins, João Pedro, Delap, Jackson, and the potential for even more. Each line has depth and variety. Importantly, this group have gone through up and downs together in the last year. They won the Conference League, completing the European set. They performed better than expected in the first half of the season, but their league form fell off around Christmas time, dropping a lot of points they should have really won. So they had to come together as a team and claw their way back into the top 4, which is exactly what they achieved against the predictions of many pundits and rival fans. And that really matters. When you've struggled together, you play for each other. You know how to dig deep in hard parts of games, in hard parts of seasons, and now the players have resilience. That's what you need in Europe when the fixtures stack up, and you really need to rely and trust on your teammates and the staff in the back room as well. they all have their own roles. We don't just play on vibes, the numbers tell the story too. In the second half of last season, Chelsea averaged 2.05 points per game, only behind City and Arsenal. They were third in XG per 90 behind City and Arsenal as well. And Chelsea ranked in the top 4 for shot creating actions, progressive passes and touches in the attacking third. We're not just coming together, we're really dominating games. They're creating high quality chances, controlling territory, dictating tempo, and when we're playing against low blocks, whereas previously we have struggled, we're getting the points. And we know what happens when we go toe to toe with the big clubs. We normally come out victorious and hold our own. Enzo and Caicedo were among the league's best in ball recoveries and forward passes. Palmer created more chances than Odegaard or Bruno. Jackson had another season of double-digit goals and is still improving on his finishing. You add Esteval's flair, Gitter's speed, Delap's goal-scoring ability, as well as João Pedro's Premier League experience, the attack becomes even more dangerous. So Chelsea aren't just a team to watch in the future, they're contenders right now. They have the talent, the cohesion, they have a system and the winning mentality which has all come together in the first year of Enzo Maresca's long-term reign. It's no longer a club in transition, we're now building forwards. We're on the brink of something special. You can let the rest of the league sleep, but remember that Chelsea are coming, and we're the underdogs, but more likely than not we'll come out on top. If you made it this far, I appreciate it very much. Let me know in the comments, where do you think Chelsea will finish this season realistically? Are they real, genuine title contenders? I think so. I think that has to be the expectation and the aim. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop. More Chelsea deep dives, tactical breakdowns, academy content coming soon. Thanks for watching and goodbye.